Let's pick some characters that I know. Hayato, because your game's actually getting a re-release next year. Sure, why not? I'll pick Thanos, I guess. I don't even know what one is good for you, and give me War Machine, I guess. For no reason.
I think that was the team that I might have used before that was like... No, it was the completely RDJ-themed one.
Yeah, yeah, Doom.
Because it was Doom, Iron Man, and War Machine, which, like, again, War Machine's, like, on a technicality in that point, because, like, it's not...
Let's be real.
Iron Man, but it's, like, Iron Man associated, so, like, it's the closest this game has to, like, a full...
Yeah. What were we talking about before?
I
think just the other consoles, like...
Oh, yeah, you were talking about...
I was just saying...
Be on Xbox later.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, as far as I know, I don't think there's any, like, version of this game that's, like, bad or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it runs bad or anything.
Yeah. I think I heard the matchmaking was kind of bad in one of the versions for a while, but, like...
Oh, for online.
Yeah. Which should be funny enough, I've never actually played this game online yet, even though I know that's probably like the big.
I mean, it depends who the average person.
To be fair, I probably don't need to get destroyed by the.
Yeah, the actual people that are good at it.
I was trying to remember what Justin Wong's like screen that he goes by in this. It's like the Wazzler or something. I don't remember what. It's kind of funny, I guess. I don't know if it's like in such a way of like attempting to de-clone War Machine in some ways, but like they gave him a lot more missile-based abilities than.
Well, that's because that's what he is. It's like, yeah, Iron Man has missile abilities, but it's more so really War Machine.
Oh shit! Why am I facing that way? Yeah.
But no, yeah, War Machine is more like missile-based than Iron Man, because his is more like.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the. Oh my god, why can I not think of words? Like the hand cannon and like unibeam blasters, then like.
Right.
Whereas
that's
War
Iron
Machine
Man's...
is like all missiles.
Okay. Fair enough.
But that's like comics, movies, everything as far as I'm aware. That's not like exclusive to this necessarily. Which, like, again, comics I can't vouch as much for, though I've kind of started to read them a little bit. But, like, the MCU stuff is probably more what I'm familiar with, honestly. Which completely makes sense.
Yeah. Lasers. That didn't do nearly as much as I kind of thought it would. Done. I usually do. I think you do get more hits out of that if you mash it. I just can't vouch for 100% certainty. Oh, not that freaking direction! Seriously. That's it. I think, yeah. I'm surprised that worked out, honestly.
You know what, just for fun to see if I can figure out what it was that I did.
I don't even, I feel like I should remember what that was, and I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I remember visually seeing myself do it and going, how in the heck?
You have to hit your start button again. I was thinking you were just gonna go the Avengers team, which, funny enough, only half the Avengers are even in this game. Or at least, like, the current day, not current day, but, like, the Avengers people know. Was Thor just not popular, like, in this
I don't remember,
heyday?
to be honest. Like, I don't... Like,
I know
I've
he's
never read Thor stuff.
I know
so
he's
like,
an assist in one of the games, like, Marvel Vs Capcom 1, I think, because, like, the way the assists work in that was a bit different, but, like... I don't know, it just... I'm not too surprised about, like, the Black Widow and Hawkeye weren't in these games for,
I don't know enough about Thor, so, like...
Yeah. Like, I think it took until Marvel 3 to add both, Hawkeye and,
Black Widow.
No, Thor.
Oh.
And took until like Marvel Infinite
Yeah,
to
DLC,
Black Widow.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
DLC
say,
at that.
I know
I'm
you
pretty
said
sure.
that before.
Yeah. I have heard like the DLC of that game, like they at least like felt like they put more effort into that. Like I've heard like Bucky has like some pretty cool supers and things like that, but controller mashing ASMR.
Basically.
No chart and star Final Justice, I couldn't actually hear what you were using here. Not the direction I wanted to use that, but alright. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, there you go. See, these get quite a lot closer than you'd think.
But it's also funny, because there's been a couple times where it's like, I've won out and you've won out, where we have no idea how.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even think that's, like,
I mean,
explicit to the characters we choose sometimes, because, like, I know there's a couple matches you've come back from where you were like, how? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, there was that one match where I was, like, BB Hood, and, like, I had, like, no health left. Speaking of, but I know it's just a computer, but, like, it's this weird-ass clown stage.
Which, I mean, is a choice, I guess.
I find with, like, the stages, it's, like, at least in multiplayer, I know it's random, but, like, I feel like it's giving us kind of a lot of the same stages. A lot. God, the music seems so weird. I know we can't really hear it because the TV's kind of lower, you know, but...
You'll probably be able to hear it.
Oh, yeah, in the video, yeah, that's...
I mean, like, us, physically
Yeah.
right now, we can't, but...
I can vaguely hear it, and that's only because, like...
Yeah, you can kind of a little bit.
Oh, come on. Helps at least with some characters, like, Ryu and Ken, I at least understand, like, you know, the basic movement, like, inputs and stuff like that, but, like... I know with Doom, not that he's even still alive right now, but there's like I know it's possible for like one of his supers to be done in like mid-air, and that's like really busted if you pull that off there. Yeah, no. Granted, I didn't mind because I kind of was wanting to
Switch teams?
Yeah.
New opponent is ready to face you.
God, I hate that freaking rock attack so much.
Oh, I know the one you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yep. At least. Shoutouts to Plasma Sword getting a re-release next year. I can't wait for Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Which one's that when again?
Just sometime next year.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think...
No, it's... Yeah, that went over about as well as I thought it would have. I know a Mingo can do some weird shit, I just don't know how to do any of the weird stuff with him. Yeah. If I make a proper Marvel vs. Capcom 4, who do you think, like...
That they haven't had?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Whether or not they're trying to reach for someone from the newer movies, I don't know.
Who would they... I mean,
Like...
at that point, you'd probably be getting, like, the Marvels or something.
But that's what I mean, like, whether or not they would go that route, because they're kind of like...
Or, like, would they get something like that, or one of the Eternals or something?
That's what I'm saying, like, would they go... I don't know whether or not they'd go for that at all. Just as kind of... Just because the movies have kind of been
Yeah, right.
meh. I mean, if you're talking villains, I could see Kang maybe is an option, which, like, I could see them doing it separate as opposed to MCU stuff, because, like, not because of the whole other thing, but, like, just because, or, like, Galactus, maybe?
Yeah,
would be, like,
if he's
two off the top of my head.
Okay, Galactus is, like, the final boss of Marvel 3.
That's what I'm saying, like, those are the top two that just immediately come to my mind, but, like, those would probably be more likely to me than, like, characters from one of the newer films.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not when I saw you do your
who's not in these that would be, like...
Well, and later games have other characters, too, to keep in mind. Like, I'm trying to think,
because, I mean, one that hasn't been in it at all.
Well, you also don't really remember the Marvel 3 or Infinite rosters, so...
No, but that's what I mean, like
who's in Marvel 3? Like, obviously, Thor's in Marvel 3, and Hawkeye, and, you know,
like, I can think of lots of, like, Echo character options, but not, like...
That's a Smash Bros. Term, but I get what you're saying.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Clone characters.
That's what I mean, like, not...
I was gonna say,
like, unique is the word I'm looking for.
I want to say Rocket's the only Guardians character in this series.
Yeah.
Maybe I think Gamora's in Infinite as well. I could be wrong about that. I know Rocket was in a few of these games, though.
Yeah, because I could see maybe more of the Guardians, because that's definitely a more reliable, like, half-decently received stuff.
Like, I think Groot could be pretty fun, or, like...
Star-Lord, I think, would be pretty cool, too.
Yeah, Star-Lord, I mean, I like Star-Lord, but I understand, well, I don't know if it's because it's Chris Pratt or what, but, like, I know some people are miffed on the character sometimes.
I mean, to be fair, Guardians and Dragons, or what?
Guardians and Dragons!
I just smashed the whole sentence in 3 words there. What I meant to say is Guardians of the Galaxy is essentially a really, like, space version of Dungeons and Dragons, and I somehow said that in 3 words by accident. Is what happened there.
We'll roll with that, I guess.
Because it is, because, like, if you because I've watched both of the,
Sorry, you just reminded me of something else, though.
The... Guardians... I think it was Guardians 2 and the D&D movie that I ended up watching back-to-back, which is, like, not Chris Pratt, but the other Chris Pine. I remember watching both of those back-to-back, and I'm like, what do you mean? These are literally the same movie, just add superhero powers.
Okay. Thoughts on this here. Would you say... I saw this comparison here that basically said, Ant-Man 3...
Is Spy Kids 3?
Yes, Spy Kids 3, yes!
Which, like, it's funny, because I've watched Spy Kids 3 and I've never seen Ant-Man Quantumania, but it kind of makes me want to watch it alone for that particular reason.
I've never seen either, to be fair, but yeah, it's like...
Like, literally for that reason alone makes me want to watch Ant-Man 3, I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I've seen the first Ant-Man, but, like...
yeah. I'm the weird person who's seen the second Ant-Man, but not 1 or 3. I know it's, like, the weirdest opinion to have, I think, but...
Yes and no?
Okay, keep in mind, Ant-Man 2 came out, like... Yeah, it was after Infinity War, so,
yeah,
like...
it was, like, the weird mid-phase.
Yeah, so, like, I kind of was, like, at least keeping up with them just because, like, see what...
Well, I mean, to be fair, Paul Rudd's also very likable in that role, too.
Yeah,
so, like,
that's true. I mean, it's Paul Rudd in general, so...
That's what I mean. Not, like...
Really? You broke it at that? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say barely. I just have the 3-word thing stuck in my head. Guardians and Dragons. Oh, God. Not what I meant, but... Oh.
Wouldn't that be something?
I mean, it's a choice, I guess. But yeah, that literally what makes me watch Ant-Man 3 alone, exclusively for that reason, nothing else.
I'm trying to think of who else, like... Actually, I'm gonna look up what characters are in Marvel 3.
I could just go, you know what?
Remember, there is
this
a time
gonna
limit on this.
This is gonna seem crazy. But we're just gonna do this for fun.
Shimagaroth?
Just for no logistical reason. Just options.
Shimagaroth, Venom, and Blackheart. Okay, then. I forget what... Is Blackheart another Doctor Strange villain, or...?
I think so?
Okay.
Because I remember looking it up when you asked.
Yeah, we did look that up. I know Shimagaroth is
Doctor
as well.
Strange, if I'm not mistaken. I know Shimagaroth.
Which is funny, because Shimagaroth's being in, like, all these games, I think, or at least... I don't know about Infinite, because I never played that, but, like, I know he's in 3, so, like... He's kind of a mainstay of Marvel Vs. Capcom at this point, but at the same time, it's like... It took until, like, Ultimate Marvel 3 before Doctor Strange got added, I guess. Which is odd, like, I've heard some people say it's because, like, Doctor Strange's movie was in the works, but, like, there's at least 5 years between them, so, like, I don't know...
Yeah, whether they're just the movie kind of something happened that, like, it was in development for that long, I don't know, because I don't remember how long it took to make the movie. I don't remember.
Planned. Like, Ultimate Marvel 3, I think, came out, like, late 2011, for the record, and, like... Yeah, that's how dangerous cable can be sometimes. Ultimate Marvel 3 came out like late 2011, and Doctor Strange, I remember, was like late 2016, so...
Oh, the first one, yeah.
I've never seen the second one.
I haven't either. And apparently the second one's only, like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I only just found it weird. Maybe it makes sense in context. I only just found it weird. Like, the only thing I kept seeing was stuff about, like...
Patrick Stewart.
And I was gonna say just Wanda getting evil or some shit, which I
Well,
was
yeah,
like,
which involves the Patrick Stewart thing, but yeah.
Okay.
Just because, like, I think the big reason, from what I remember, and this is just purely from what I've seen personally, that, like, the big issue people had with the movie is, like, that they brought back these big caliber actors for these big roles, only for them to be on screen for 2 seconds to be killed. Which I think was,
sorry,
like,
I zoned out of that. What did you just say?
That, like, the big problem that most people have with the movie is that, like, besides the write-in being terrible,
okay.
like, one of the things that people were very mad about was, like, for example, I think it was Patrick Stewart, and then they had John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four, which is, like, a recast for, like, an MCU thing, which, like, they're now not using the Fantastic Four movie, which is a choice.
Yeah.
But, that they essentially brought back those characters for, like, super big roles, only for them effectively to be killed and not really used in the movie at any point.
Yeah.
Where it was, like, more of kind of, like, a glorified death cameo than, like, actually having the characters to do with anything from the plot from what I've seen. Granted, I have not watched Doctor Strange 2, but, like, generally that's what people I've seen say about it, where it's like, it tends to be that type of thing where it's like, not so much plot as opposed to, like, fan service, and fan service in the bad direction.
I can only count the number of, like, post-Endgame movies I've seen on maybe one hand. I've seen...
Oh god, I'm trying to think if I've seen any.
Well, yeah, Spider-Man.
I know I've seen, besides that, like...
Well, we saw Shang-Chi together.
Yeah, even then, I think that's still Endgame, because I think that's, like...
No, it's post-Endgame.
Is it?
Yeah. That's Phase 4.
I get them all confused, man. Well,
Shang-Chi came out, like...
To be fair, I get Phase 4 and 5 confused, because they seem pretty, like...
Whatever, like, directionless and...
Yes, but also, like, they seem, like, very consecutively quickly back-to-back.
Yeah.
Where, like, I don't know what movies were part of which.
Right. Okay, it's, like...
Because, like, Phase 5 is what they're in now, I think, and Phase 5 is nearly done, so, like...
It's because they kept introducing all the TV shows and stuff that's...
Which, like, the TV shows I can never keep track of other than the Disney Plus stuff anyway,
well, that's what I mean,
because there's not a lot of Disney Plus stuff, oddly enough. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they've thrown in the works that just, like, got pushed, or, like... never actually anything happened with, where it was, like... Because Ironheart is one of them, and I think that's been pushed, because I don't know if that's out yet off the top of my head, or, like...
You win.
there was some kind of TV show in reference to, I think it was maybe Armor Wars, which was like in reference, I think, to like the League of Iron Man, which was one of them that I think has also been pushed. Or like canceled outright, either or, I don't remember.
And now it is time for an outro tangent.
Again, I don't know what that's in reference to, but
I don't know either. I know it's Okami, but like, what would we have been talking about that for?
I have no idea.
If we were talking like Marvel 3 or something, because like Amaterasu's in that game, but
no
like,
idea.
Like Ami is in Ultimate Marvel 3, but like, and regular Marvel 3, but like.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Anyways, search the show Booba with safe search on because you don't want to get your Pornhub links from that, but
Oh, God.
search that and bask in the wonder as like weird multicolored things make weird noises. And if you think we're talking Teletubbies, you know we're talking something even better.
No, but like, arguably same vibe.
Yeah.
With like...
Oh yeah. That's just weird British shows in general, so...
Like, I was gonna say, not like mind control, but like, whatever the other word for it is. Like, mind rot type TV show. Like,
okay.
That's like the epitome.
Sorry, you saying mind control? My mind just
I
immediately
meant
went
brain
to...
rot, not...
Okay, my mind honestly just went to Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Merrick for a second there. I was like really confused for a minute. But yeah, so go look up Booba, go pitch for a new movie called Guardians and Dragons to get made, and...
Now you're just pulling everything back out of context in a loop now.
You knew that had to be said.
I know.
And, yeah, thanks again for joining me for this.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the Boobop thing. I can't find the other Teletubbies thing now, but I know there was definitely... That or it was like some other out of context comment in terms of like something about like Titanic or something that I know that you've mentioned to me before on like a YouTube video or something that I supposedly made that I don't remember doing.
No, yeah, okay. First of all, it's funny that I do. First of all, it's funny I referenced Titanic like in the last part of Sunshine, which is probably gone up by now at this point. But like, no, I remember a long time ago I saw this comment, and I swear to God I remember you commenting on this. It was a video. It was a Watch Mojo video of like best movie songs or something like that, and you were like, yeah, it was something along the lines of like, I'm glad Titanic is in here because Titanic came out the year I was born or something like that, and something like that.
Which it does, but like I don't know why I would have made that comment either. But then again, I was just scrolling through my tweets and I remember tweeting half the stuff that's apparently been retweeted by things. So